Welcome to another episode of the ISTV npfl podcast show. March the 7th, games went down yesterday and we saw, exciting results. Our Kano Pillars went to the cathedral to put down the cathedral, but it was almost also becoming a kind of, how do I put it, a surgical comeback for the Antelopes. But the Pillars said, no, it's not going to happen. Niger Tornadoes have been good away from home, and yet again yesterday, they made sure that they pick a point in Aba in the 1-1 draw with the Enyimba. And also, Sunshine Stars lost scandalously. They were beaten like a thief that stole Maggie from the market by Kwara United, who has not scored 3 goals this season, but used that as a point, and they were well beaten. And this man, 8 goals in 7 games. I'm trying to wrap my head around, if we ever have such a start in the npfl, maybe the likes of Jason will help us at the end of the day. Anas Yusuf got his second hat-trick of the season. And of course, in Nasarawa United, 3-0 win over Abia Warriors. We got more games today, but I got Victor with me here. I'll be doing this lovely afternoon. It's the ISTV npfl podcast show. Before we continue, don't forget you can follow us on all our social media handles, and definitely you get the best of content, and you can also partner with us on this show, and definitely we give you the mileage. You can work together to promote the Nigeria Premier Football League. This is our baby. We are right here in Bashong, Matrix Lounge and Bar. This is where we are, and of course shout out to Matrix for giving us this opportunity to use this place to shoot. Victor, how you doing?
Excited. Because I see what's coming from Nasarawa.
Yeah.
I see what's coming from Enyimba, from Aba, the Elephants. At one point they took away from Ibadan. They paid twice at their own home ground.
I said this somewhere and something happened. But let me go deep into that.
I'm looking at what's happened so far, and I'm excited because we are seeing things happen in our league which we're excited about. You talk about Ahmed Musa being involved in all the 4 goals that Kano Pillars scored in that first 45 minutes against Rangers in Enugu. It was just crazy scenes because it was practically involved. I mean, what not to like? You had Ahmed Musa being involved in all the goals. On the score sheet himself. Rabiu Ali, Dipele.
Yeah, scoring 2 penalties. When you are awarded 2 penalties away from home, I think it happened last season as well. Was it Rivers Plate United? They got 2 penalties away. You know, I'm trying to shape away that mentality of if it is away, it cannot happen.
These things are evening out themselves.
Yes,
they're balancing themselves, and it's just beautiful to see that we are having stuff like this become a norm. For those who have been talking about, they're not getting away. No. We have been getting away victories in the league. It's just like it is now a norm. Some of us don't even get worried about it anymore. We don't think too hard about it anymore.
I mean, it's normal now.
And tell you that if this team is not careful at home,
I
mean, we told people before to be wary of Niger Tornadoes.
Yeah.
And they weren't watching. And here we are again. These guys always have something to show teams away from home. And they kept on.
They've not won at home, but they've been winning away. I need to. I leave the bar with the under-20 team. Maybe when he comes back, I need to ask, what is that secret of you going away?
That's the thing, because even when he was not around this year, so it has to do with. I'm thinking that's to do with giving themselves that siege mentality. It's us against them. They said we cannot do this. They said we cannot really do much. And I remember, at the beginning of the season, I didn't think that Niger Tornadoes would do much. Yeah,
one of those teams, main team, maybe they could relegate.
And, they're getting the job done away from home, although it's them picking that point. But, when you have a team that regularly know how to spoil the party
away from home, you have to be wary of that team.
Because now them the dagburu for everybody else, in the league. So, the conversations around that are very interesting. But I think the biggest one for me is not Ahmed Musa, is not Rangers losing while trying to make a comeback. As a matter of fact, this is the first time that Rangers would actually score 3 goals this season.
Yeah.
And yet they lost. Be careful what you wish for.
Exactly.
But then, Anas Yusuf, This guy actually has been blazing with the goals. I remember in Lagos, when people saw him score, they were like, this boy again.
Yeah.
And then he has been leading the side remarkably. He sits atop the league with 8 goals already. Yeah, just how many games in? 7 games.
7 games.
And he has scored 8 goals. Questions. Because last season, the Isles scored how many goals?
That was it 17. That was Chidioke and Bauma.
I mean, when you look at that haul already within 7 games, and you're saying what's the trajectory? Because
yes,
it looks like it's
and with 2 hat-tricks.
Yeah, that's interesting because now what's the record? I think this is the first time in about 7 years that anybody has scored 2 hat-tricks in the league. Yeah, if my memory serves me right, I'm still young though. But if my memory serves me right, I think the last person who did it was Antonio Potu, 2016-2017. Yes, Antonio Potu.
That's
about 7 years
ago.
Yeah, about 7 years ago. That was the last time we had something like that. And when you look at what this guy brought to the table, you would say National United are blessed presently. Their skipper is doing it, is leading the charge and doing finely well at it. And all other teams should be really wary of this side because they're telling you that they're not afraid to score goals.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the hat-tricks. He has also scored, across a couple other games, and he's not afraid to put it in there. And so when you have someone like that, and I reckon he will still score 1 more trick at least in the league. That's just the thing.
Look at that team. I'm sorry for that team.
Who knows if he does it before match day 10? I mean, I'm just looking at the statistics, and it reminds me of last season where we had quite a number of people coming with the goals. You had you had some players already with as much as 5-7 goals, and in the first 3 games of the season.
You had Mizo before he left. You had Silas. There was Silas. You had this guy, Hillary as well.
There was this young lad
even the man from Shooting Stars also was closer with some 7-8 goals before he left too.
Yeah, that was what's his name now? Ademola. Yes, Karim
Ademola. Yeah.
You look at this all, and I think it's beautiful to see that some people are getting in amongst the goals. And if there's one thing that is very difficult to find in the league, is getting strikers that will get you across board and guess what? A good number of goals.
And now he's a midfielder.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But then, so when you get,
it's giving me Frank Lampard vibe.
Where?
That's what about Jones when he's playing this. Get the goals.
Yeah. It's just beautiful to see that we're having conversations about the NPFL and we are talking about the quality that some of these guys actually churn in games like this. And Ghana is in trouble. Not let's leave this Ghana must go now. And I then we drop Ghana must go. Let's just leave it outside.
We got Musa, we got analysis too. I don't make I mention those two. Make I rest. If I can't call your name for Remo Stars. No, for Rangers. Kazim and the likes.
And the thing is, I like the man who's going to be in charge of them.
2 of them, best of friends.
Yeah, best of friends who gave us something that spark and gave us. But then I'm looking at. If we say this are the home-based Eagles, and we take the Joker along with us as Ahmed Musa,
trouble.
There's trouble brewing for them because that man. I mean, he will show the Ghanaians that waiting I see for Sudan hand. It's small. Because now you look at the quality you have across board, because I think in different departments. I'm just thinking now because you said it. I'm thinking in the goalkeeping department, I can name people that I think can hold their own.
Yeah.
Enyimba has Anil Zemena. We have seen Abiodun Akande from Shooting Stars.
Yeah. This guy just moved to Rangers. Bright,
yeah.
Osai.
So Kingdom Sai.
Yeah, okay, Kingdom Osai.
And then you talk about the quality that we have in that department. We have some more names that we should be mentioning, and then in the defensive department, I can still call on one man to lead the charge in there. That's talking about Junior Ndoka from Remo.
Sure.
Desmond the JTFan.
Definitely.
From Shooting Stars.
You've got upboard from Enyimba.
It's crazy.
I mean, crazy.
It's crazy. Look at the battle that we had in Ibadan. The defenses. Yeah. Upboard leading the charge for Enyimba. look at Shooting Stars' very own guys who are doing their own job, and they were able to churn out some quality. All right, the pairing of Alex Agawa, who usually has been in defensive.
Exactly, I was.
And then he was pairing up with.
And he did fantastic.
And the other man who is not in the starting lineup for the last 2 games, Ayodeji Bamidele, could also do a job.
Yeah.
There. That's talking about Shooting Stars alone. Remo Stars, you have these guys also who can actually.
Because Yusuf, because of Dick. So there, I mean, lots of
now look at the full back options that we have.
Super.
I mean, there is the assist kick.
It's not in goals. I think it's called taking goals already in the league.
So
I mean, no let Ghana they fear. One bomb just eat them. Don't let them.
Okay,
let's rest.
The bomb was even from their own mouth. Anything money shade.
So let's go back to the games that went down yesterday.
Yeah.
How has Kalemi Warriors been able to keep hold 7 games without a loss? Yesterday they came from 2 goals down once again to play a 2-2 draw against Lobby Star. Who thought they might have gotten their first win under Daniel Amokachi, but 2 goals. Kalemi seems to know how to come back and get. Yes, in 7 matches they've only won 1 game, and that was away to Nassau United 4-3, and they've drawn the other 6. They look at a draw specialist, but they have been able to cement their status and say, hey, we are still unbeaten here.
I think one reason I would give them kudos is because they never say die. Although that slogan belongs to Rangers, but then they never say die. They are youthful,
yeah,
and having done what they could do at the President's Federation Cup final last time out, those people have been looking at them, batting highlights at them, and the gaffer has been telling people you can do something with these kids.
Yeah.
They are young, they're energetic, they're buzzing, but here we can still hold our own. And I think sometimes they should be winning some of those games.
Yeah, it's their own matches.
But I think youthful exuberance,
on board.
And you need some more experience in there sometimes to keep the ship steady. But all in all, we have to say for them to be able to still hold those records up until now, I think we should give them kudos because learning curves, they're back in the league for the first time since when, and they are showing that they can actually fight head to head with the big boys also. They can throw in their own stuff and say, yes, we are doing something. So I think they will grow into the league properly. I think they will do better, with the coming games that they have right there, Academy Warriors. But then, holding that unbeaten record in the npfl so far. More.
Yeah, that's Academy 2-0 draw. Of course, we had Enyimba playing 1-0 draw with Royal Tornadoes. Kwara United beating Sunshine Stars silly, isn't it? Nassau United also 3-0 win over.
Let's talk about that Sunshine Stars game. Boy,
how did they Sunshine Stars went to Aqua United
away from home. They
1-2-1 in the East, and they went to they said they are no more for Germany boys, and maybe the Warrior came inside the Harmony boys and like, we are going to dim your son here today, and they did.
I don't.
That looks like a woeful loss for a team like Kwara has not been doing well.
Yeah, under Kennedy Boboye, they look like they can do some decent business, and people are looking at them, soaring on the table, and they were asking, Kennedy Boboye won't do silent speech too. There's not much noise about him, but he's doing the job. But I think that Sunshine Stars, they will be smarting from this bad loss. I'll say bad loss. I would like to think of it as an off day. That's what I want to think.
Off day?
Yes, that's what I want to think. I want to think it's an off day. I just think they did not get it exactly right on the day against Kwara United, because I think both of these teams actually evenly matched. Maybe it was the sun in the morning, or maybe they had some wara when they got in there, because
they are well dealt with.
Nina buy my easy for
blue black. And of course, Nassau United, of course, Kano Pillars 4-3 away. That should be the 11th win of the season. We got 10 before, we did 11. Last season we had 31. The previous season, that was the average, we had 24, 25. So for you think you have not been winning away, hey, don't carry that fake news. We've got 11 now. If we get to match 38, I'm saying we will have 40 away wins. I am saying that we have 40 away wins, and of course those are the results of yesterday's matches. Once again, Lobby Stars saw against the Kano Warriors. Enugu Rangers lost at home 4-3 to Kano Pillars. Kwara United 3-0 win over Sunshine Stars. Enyimba played 1-0 against Tornadoes. Nassau United 3-0 win over Abia Warriors. And of course, those are the results. Today, more games will be going down. Bendel Insurance will be hosting Bayelsa United. Rivers United against Shooting Stars. Toby says, if Shooting Stars win, if we're going to present his show in another pants. We are waiting. Heartland against Ikorodu City. Plateau United against Remo Stars. And of course, Katsina United against Aqua United. These are the games that will be going down today. And Victor, let me just take your views on some. Maybe two games you feel will come as a shock for you.
I don't want to pick shockers because I've been shocked plenty times this season. That's just the thing. But I don't know. There's a game that keeps coming to my head, and people think maybe because of affiliations and all that. But I think if you look at how things have shaped up, Shooting Stars might do something today
against Rivers.
There's just something that makes me feel that kind of way because I'm looking at the run of games. Rivers are soaring high, they're doing very well for themselves, in there. But I mean, there are some games that just tend to go somehow. I think Shooting Stars will pick a draw at the least.
Let me bust your bubble. Shooting Stars last 5 visits to Rivers United. They have not scored a goal.
But then, I mean, look at this. This is why I said shocker. I mean, look at this. This is why I said shocker. This is why I said shocker because you asked me the games that could play shocks, and why I'm saying this is because one, they couldn't score at home in the last game.
Yeah.
They've had goal scoring problems, and I think this is one match that everything changes. The manager has spoken so much about addressing the boys again and again. I've seen him work it in training, actually, trying to get the boys their scoring boots. But no matter how many times he tries to lace it for them, they have to be the ones to say, okay, it's not lacing, it's not teaching us this methodology. Let's get in there and strike it perfectly. But then, like Yemina Riwaji said, he called them out, and I think calling them out that way he did after that draw is something, and I think it will spark something in the heads of the boys. He said they are afraid to take risk, and they didn't take much risk. It was only the set pieces that were trying to get something done. And even the manager himself, Ogumbote, was not happy about what the boys were doing in some moments. And when you have people questioning some of those things, I think some of the boys are eager. I've been speaking with some of the boys actually, and some of them are eager to say we can change this whole thing. We can bring a difference. And yes, I know that when Enyimba and Wagwa gets to see this, you might not want to forgive me, but I think Shooting Stars will finally get their scoring boots on against Rivers United. Rangers, when they score goals plenty times, score three, they still lose for house. People when they lose for house, normal, they drop points for house. People will be saying they know they show for goal like that too much.
Kwara United, they show.
So it's like this is the match day for some of these things to actually happen. So I think that's one game that will give us something.
Plateau United also will be hosting Remo Stars, and of course, Katsina against
Plateau hosting Remo Stars or Remo Stars?
Plateau hosting Remo Stars.
Interesting.
Then Katsina hosting Aqua United.
Interesting. So I've not given the victory to Remo Stars already.
You're your own. If you give victory to Remo Stars, endorse you.
Remo Stars, I think Remo Stars will get the victory. I think they'll get the quality of their play in the last game was something to behold, and I think yes, they've got some very fine goals to score again this time around. I think we'll see a fine goal from Remo Stars again this weekend. I mean, they want to show their manager that they're welcome back.
Let's give you a welcome back.
Whatever Libya.
Yeah,
we will show you that Baba, we are happy that you are back. At least to remove the PTSD, will show you beautiful football. Wow, that's they hold him that one.
Okay, those are the games, of course. But then we'll quickly jump to, because after this match, the 8 comes immediately at the weekend, and don't forget we'll be dropping our prediction. We'll be dropping prediction for each match day, and we'll be doing this again. But first, the fixtures for match day 8. Ikorodu City will be up against Remo Stars. Sunshine Stars, Shooting Stars against Katsina United.
That game.
Kano Pillars against Kwara United. Abia Warriors against Plateau United. Niger Tornadoes against Rivers United. Remo Stars against Bendel Insurance. Sorry, Monday Digi. Akwa United against Enugu Rangers. Sunshine Stars against Nasarawa United. Bayelsa United against Heartland. They've got Academy Warriors against Enyimba. Those are the games.
These games
for this weekend. So, Victor, just quick one on the line, put you on the spot. Ikorodu City against Remo Stars. Maybe unbeaten will end.
You know why I'm laughing?
Why?
Awokachi is going to Lagos.
Yeah.
And in Lagos, it's the battle of Amokachi against the Mongala. Sammy Bam. I want to see your reaction that day. But you know, it's very interesting because Bright Law, and then that was when Ikorodu started to shine.
Yeah.
Will they do it again? I don't know. But if you're talking about you know, the new managerial bounce, Remo Stars might just be giving us something. Remember, the last time out, they were able to answer some questions, and you know, you'll be feeling maybe these boys will be able to pull some strings, you know, in Lagos right there. And you know, we're already seeing that some people are starting to say, you know, the way Lagos is, they can go in there, get some points, all thanks to Sporting Lagos and Ikorodu City now. So I think Lobby might just want to go and say yes, father, to the Lagosians, and you know, it will be beautiful seeing how that happens. But personally, I think it ended in a draw.
Give me the scoreline. Give the audience. I want to put money on whatever you say.
I know they'll put money on them.
Oh yeah.
I just know it's a score draw. That's what I know.
Ikorodu City Remo Stars.
A score draw.
No, give us the scoreline. It is important.
Okay, I think it will be a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. That's massive. 4 goals. Shooting Stars, Katsina United.
Shooting 4, Katsina 0. I didn't look at the camera. Shooting Stars 4, Katsina United 0.
Are you going to score a trick, Abi?
I don't know about it.
This time you score 4 against Katsina United.
You know, the funny thing is, there's one person I want to score. Anthony Okachi.
Maybe get a position, huh? To help his
I don't know. I just want him to score 1 goal.
4 goals for Shooting Stars against Katsina United. Kano Pillars against Kwara United. Yeah. Somebody help. Somebody help.
The funny thing is, the game is going to be holding in Katsina.
Yeah.
And I think Kano Pillars, they're going to win in that one. They're going to defeat Kwara United. We have Ahmed Musa in the form of his life. You know, he just went back to his old house, picked up his scoring boot from where he left it back then. Remember, he broke the goal scoring record back then, and you know, he's coming again with those goals.
What about now? 3 games, 3 goals for you?
So you know, I'm just looking at how beautiful it's gonna be when he gets on scoring again against Kwara United. There is also Rabiu Ali, you know, in the mix in there. And I think, you know, it will be a fun time actually watching them do this job. I think they will defeat Kwara United. That's just what I'm saying.
Scoreline?
With Ahmed Musa, we are seeing fine scorelines, right? We are seeing plenty goals. So I think they will defeat them by 3-1.
3-1. Abia Warriors Plateau United.
Oh, a battle of 2 teams that I don't understand what's going on with them. I do not understand.
They don't want you to understand.
Abia Warriors. I don't know. I think we'll say 1-0 victory in there. Abia Warriors.
1-0 victory for Abia Warriors. Niger Tornadoes against Rivers. A team that doesn't know how to win at home.
1-2.
Rivers winning?
Yeah.
2-1. Wow.
Yeah.
Remo Stars Bendel Insurance. Yay, Monday. I hope you are not the next manager to be sacked.
Will he be sacked? I don't know. I doubt. Will he be sacked?
Nobody's above sack. Nobody.
What? But you know, earlier on I felt strongly that he was going to be one of those that might get sacked. But I'm starting to doubt it.
If the results are bad, they will sack him.
Well, because I don't think, well, maybe it's me, but Bendel Insurance are not where they should be.
Yeah.
But well, look at it now. So I do think that they will lose that game.
I'm still thinking, or they will lose.
They will lose that game. Nothing will fit about.
Yeah.
They will lose that game.
What margin was the scoreline?
I know. And I think 2-0.
2-0. Remo Stars will beat Bendel.
I think 2-0.
Aqua United against Enugu Rangers.
Now everything I go.
Everything, no.
So if I get 5 of this correct,
Don't worry. But I'll bring you to Matrix. You gotta enjoy your life. So we get 5.
okay, we are going for 5 accurate predictions, right?
Aqua United, Enugu Rangers.
So I think Rangers will win by 2-1 also. The 2-1 victory for Rangers.
Another away win.
Fidelis, my man. Now Sabi ball you want it them. No shame you, Biko.
Sunshine Stars, Nasarawa United.
Anas.
The fear of Anas is the beginning of 2-2.
2-2. 2-2.
Bayelsa United, Heartland.
No, all those kind matches. Some of them not supposed. I don't know, Sha. Sorry to the bosses, Boso and Amunike. Sorry, I think it's a score 1-0.
1-1. And lastly will be Academy Warriors in Maiduguri against Enyimba. See game.
You don't see elephant they squeeze person before. Elephants go squeeze Warriors.
Really?
You know
in Maiduguri.
The thing is,
video.
See, I know argue against them now, but you know, so they don't do perfect 7. Now figure 8, no good day. Because
but Enyimba also back-to-back draws. The tough to lose.
That's the thing. The mentality at Enyimba is different. Now, if Enyimba could pick a draw from Ibadan, despite Shooting Stars playing their best game of the season so far, I think they can go over there and blaze through the heat. I think they can do it, right there in the savannah of, I think the elephants will thrive in that savannah area, trample on whatever grass they still have in there, and get the victory over these Warriors. I think Enyimba have this mentality. They have this way they play. That if you saw the midfield, I'm sure they were stunned at something. The way the Oracle altered that midfield against
that audition was massive.
It was
a game changer.
It was just different because Abdullahi controlling things, in the midst of all of those boys in there, was just something beautiful to see. And I think, for what is what, I think that Enyimba will be able to hone the midfield on the day, despite the energy. I mean, I have a reel of I have a video reel of Enyimba, despite Shooting Stars gaining the dominance and all of that for most part of the game. I looked at, there was a moment I brought my phone out because I saw them trying to beat Shooting Stars press, and they kept the ball between them for over a minute. I kid you not. I'll show you the video when we're done, but I saw them go, from goalkeeper to defenders to midfield back to one side, just to try and seize control back, of that game. And if a team can do that against Shooting Stars, who have guys who press the way Antonio Kachi does, amongst others, I think that they will be able to do something against the Academy Warriors. I think they have it in there.
So what will be scoreline?
I think Enyimba will score 2 goals behind them. I don't know. Maybe Academy Warriors will get to score 1 just to try and strike at them. But I think it's a 2-1 victory for Enyimba at the worst.
2-1 victory for Enyimba. According to Victor, Enugu Rangers will go to Akwa United and take a 2-1 win. Enyimba will go to Academy Warriors and also get a 2-1 win. And the same thing will happen for Rivers going to Niger Fernandes to get a 2-1 win. Which means we're going to have 3 away wins on match day 8. At least 3 away wins. There could be more, but at least 3 away wins. Wow, that's bold. Bold calls here. All right, definitely. And that would just be the wrap here on this episode of the Intercontinental Sport TV npfl podcast show. We're right here at the Matrix Lounge and Bar. And always come here and enjoy yourself. A cool place and you're chilling, as you can see. I mean, better. You know, we always give you all the best as far as the npfl is concerned. And for every team's playing today, good luck. For those playing over the weekend as well, everything, good luck to you as well. And of course, for the fans, well done. Every time we keep saying well done to you because let's keep that clean sheet till March the 38th. We don't want the guys in. We don't want crowd trouble. For the officials also, well done. You can get better. For the players, keep it up.
I think for the fans also, I need to say, if you see someone that is trying to act somehow that should not be seen in the stadium, always remember that you are there to enjoy a game. So ensure that yourself and others around that person curb the person's excesses. I mean, any small thing could lead to bigger sins. We don't want all of that. So you might not like what is going on presently, but ensure that in that moment you de-escalate the whole issue that is happening.
And of course, that's for the fans. For you who is yet to watch any game, go to your nearest stadium.
What are you even doing? Why have you not watched any game?
Get games on Star Times, get games on Propel. We got it all for you. The npfl is going. That's our baby.
Go to the stadium to watch.
Buy tickets. 500. Come on. Okay, there you get. And definitely, don't forget once again, before I even go, I have to say kudos to all the managers as well. I can see the formations, I can see the build-up, I can see the quality of play, all this.
And even when they are not there, the assistants are also
doing well. We have to put that as well. So I say well done to everyone making the npfl tick and making the world enjoy it. Of course, we are here for you at Intercontinental Sport TV. Don't forget, once again, follow us on our social media handles. You can partner with us, don't forget, and let's make this go global. Until next time, we'll be back on the show. I remain the Sport Illuminator. This is Victor McKefa, the only journalist that I know that he can rap, he can do DJ, he can do MC, he can play football. You see how talent plenty for him body. I'll give him free promo and he will pay.
Okay, come and sign me.
Okay, now defensive Sadio Ramos, the defender. I was saying make who the league go pass.
I don't know. No.
Till next time, enjoy yourself.